Okay, this is 9.1 interior angles, isosceles triangles. So this is day 2 of interior angles. So this is what the whole page is going to look like. And this is going to go on page 128, I think. I'm just going to double check. So really, if you're not on page 128, that's fine. But just your next available page. You want to write these notes on your next available page. My next available page is page 128. So that's where mine are going to go. We're going to start by zooming in on the top half. Okay. And you're going to write everything you see here. So you might want to start by pausing the video and writing the title and writing the red information along with the picture, but don't let the picture be too big because we're trying to fit all of this on one page. So 9.1 interior angles, isosceles triangles. Fact, since isosceles triangles have two equal sides, and we know that there are two equal sides because of this tick mark and this tick mark. Since they're matching tick marks, that means those sides are the equal sides. Then we also know that they have two equal angles. So we're going to write that in there. Two equal angles. Okay? So the whole point here is, how do we find those two equal angles? So let's jump down to the green information. The green information starts with, where are the two equal angles? And you're going to write all of this. So you might want to pause the video, write this sentence down. Okay. We locate the two equal angles by looking diagonally. Yeah, that's what we want to say. Diagonally across from the two equal sides. So we find the two equal sides by locating the matching tick marks, and then we follow diagonally across from the two equal sides, and we find these two angles. So what we do is we mark them with angle marks, and we mark them with matching tick marks. And that tells us that these two angles are equal angles. Equal angles. Okay. All right. So pause the video, draw the picture if you need to. Think about making this image just 2 to 3 loose leaf lines long. Don't make it too big, okay? All right. And we're going to move on. Okay, next part. So here are two examples. And again, keep your pictures only about 2 loose leaf lines long, 2 or 3, okay? So it says, example 1, find the missing angle labeled X. Okay, so we're looking for X. And if we think about the notes that we just took, it says locate the two equal angles. And the way we do that is by finding the two matching tick marks. Okay, so these are our two matching tick marks. I'm going to get rid of this arrow for now. These are our two matching tick marks. The next step is look diagonally across from the two equal sides. What do we find? Well, we find that we have one angle called 43 degrees or labeled 43 degrees, and that tells us something about the other angle. It tells us that this angle is also 43 degrees. Okay? So, what do we know? Now we have to think back to last week's notes. Now we know that the 43 here plus the 43 here plus the x way up here all add up to equal 180 degrees. Okay. Once we've determined that, we can use what we practiced last week to figure out x. So we combine 43 and 43. We rewrite the equation. We subtract. Okay. And we get x equals 94 degrees. Now, it's okay that that doesn't really make sense because this is not, remember these pictures are not drawn to scale. Okay? Not drawn to scale. Okay, so x is 94 degrees. Got it. That's fine. Okay, now, example 2. All right, example 2. It says find the missing angles labeled C degrees and D degrees. All right, let's use a different color. First, again, we notice these tick marks. What do they tell us? Hopefully you said they tell us that the sides are equal. These two sides are equal. Once we know the sides are equal, we know that the angles diagonal from them are equal. So if we know this one is 47 degrees, then we know that C is equal to 47 degrees. These are two equal angles. Okay, equal angles. All right, so the first thing we're going to say is that C degrees, the angle labeled C degrees, is equal to 47 degrees. That's the first thing. Now we have to figure out D. Well, if C is 47 also, okay, now we know 2 out of the 3 inside angles, okay? So I'm going to get rid of these arrows because we're not worried about those sides anymore, okay? If we know that we have 2 of the 3 interior angles, we can do what we did above. So 47 plus, so this 47 plus the second 47, which is here, plus what's the third angle labeled? D, equals how many degrees altogether? So the inside of a triangle is 180 degrees. So now we're ready to solve. 47 plus 47 is 80 plus 14, so that's 94, plus D equals 180. This is funny. All right, and then we're going to subtract 94 from both sides. And we get D is equal to 86 degrees. Okay, because this is really 7, and that was a 10. Okay. Whoops, I forgot my minus sign. Okay, so that's how you do these problems. All right, bye.